Hey, what's up? I don't know if in your shop is Johnny Cash flipping you off. He is in mine. This is Ivan, the high handicap golfer. Today, we're going to do a little what's in the bag video. For 2023, we've got some big changes. Pretty excited about it. Some things are staying the same. So let's take a look here. Give you guys just a quick gander. I'm going to set this baby up on the tripod. So first things first, tailor-made bag. It's a cart bag. It's got 14 dividers in it. It's 15 dividers actually. So there's an extra putter spot. I've got 14 clubs only in here, so I'm going to show you those 14 clubs. There is one that I may swap in or out throughout the year. Obviously, there can be bag changes to the year throughout 2023. That happened in 2022, so you know I'll do a good job of trying to help you if I do make those changes. Let's start with the ball. We're going to shake things up. It's one of the last things people normally talk about, but the ball is not changing. It is a Bridgestone E12 contact. I'll play some other balls, but I generally just gravitate back towards this one. This is the matte green. This time of year, here in Oklahoma, we have a lot of Bermuda, so it's a lot easier to see when all the grass is dormant or kind of yellow looking. This nice, bright green ball. It's really easy to see. I'll play white balls. I don't have any problems with them. I don't have an issue playing a non-white ball. Some people do, you know, and you know that's a traditionalist thing or whatever. I totally respect it, but I like the green ones. And then I got a Hirzl. This is like I think the traction control 2.0 glove. It's like 35 bucks on Amazon. I'm a huge fan of Matt, the Golf Sidekick, so I'll link his channel. If you haven't had a chance to watch his channel, it is really awesome. I love that it's more, it's not about technical swing advice or anything, because I've been down that rabbit hole of watching, you know, all these different people trying to give you swing advice on YouTube. It's just not practical. They're not there. They don't know your swing. You know, so Matt does a good job, or the Golf Sidekick does a good job of, you know, taking the more mental approach, which I think is a lot bigger part of the game, you know, and managing your way around the course and, you know, thinking through a lot of this stuff. I don't know why I'm going on this big rambling about the Golf Sidekick. It's a cool channel. Check it out if you haven't. And then, so this is where I got that idea, or he was recommending this glove. It's Kangaroo Leather. So this part is very durable. It's a lot more durable than like the Cobra leather gloves. I love the way they feel, but you know, you can wear holes in them pretty quickly, you know, especially if you grip a little too tight like I probably do. So I'm excited. I've played a couple rounds with this glove. It feels really good. We're going to keep it in the bag for this year, hopefully, and hopefully they last a little longer. We'll start with the short side of the bag. So no changes here. This is the Scotty Cameron. It is the Select Newport 2. Beautiful putter. Obviously, Scotty Cameron makes those nice milled faces. It's got the red dots on here. It's a 35-inch. I like a longer putter. I can stand up a little bit straighter putting, and it's just a pistol grip, Scotty Cameron grip. I did go, so you can see these 20-gram weights. I did take out the 35-gram weights that a 35-inch Scotty comes with and put 20-gram weights in it. I like a lighter putter head. All the putter heads that come out today weigh, you know, 350 grams or more. This is like around 320, so took off 30 grams. For me, it helps a lot, especially on like fast greens, big greens that are mowed low, they're really fast. I tend to just hammer the ball, you know, and the ball rolls forever, and this helps me not do that. So been practicing, putting has been improving. So gonna continue to practice, and I think that lighter weight suits me better, honestly. We'll go down to the wedges. I've got the CBX Zipcore Wedges. So this is a new addition, but I did have CBX 2s last year. Just wanted to upgrade because I'd read some cool reviews on it, and I can't stop buying fucking golf clubs. I found some cheaper used ones. So I got the graphite shafts. I really loved the way the last graphite shaft in my 54 felt. So this is the Catalyst spinner shafts, and it's at 12 degrees of bounce. So bouncy. Then I have a 58 degree also, which I tend not to hit because I hit it okay on the simulator, but on the course, I don't hit great shots with it. I do keep it in my bag. I really like short-sighted chips with it because it's a lot easier to not run it out as much. So I play with it, but I don't use it a ton. So it's more of a specialty club. It's a 58 10 degrees of bounce, same shaft in it. And then we're moving on to the irons. This is the big exciting part of my bag. It's the big change. Last year I had the Ping G425 game improvement irons. They were regular flex steel. I rented a set, I call it rented. I did a You Try It program on Global Golf with these. I had these for 2 weeks, and these are the Ping I230s. So beautiful clubs. I'll link the description of that video up here. And these are the black dot. That's what I hit, and I seem to hit them pretty dang straight. I did not get fitted for these, but they're the black dot, and it's the same exact setup that I had on that 2-week trial. So it's the Alta CB stiff graphite shafts. Loved the way they felt, loved how I was hitting them, and I found a use set and I pulled the trigger because I hit these so well, and I really liked having less offset, and the distance control and the dispersion just seems so much better than those G425 game improvement irons. I don't think all high handicap golfers should be fit into game improvement irons. I don't like game improvement irons now, really, because you have no distance control. You get those jumpers, those flyers, you know, where they come out of nowhere, where you hit the ball really well and it goes 20 or 30 yards further. And then it just seems like they're harder to control distance-wise as well because of that. And then the dispersion for me seems harder to control as well. That's my take on it. That's what I've experienced. I didn't get fitted, but a lot of people think that, so I hope I'm not being crazy. But like, I have the gap wedge, or utility wedge as Ping calls it, through the 4-iron. So again, look how pretty that is. I do like, you know, the cleaner profile. You know, they're not as long either, toe to heel, and they sound better. They feel a lot better. I love these irons so far. I've really been impressed with them. So thinking about new irons, even if you're a high handicap golfer like me, check out, it doesn't have to be the Pings, but check out some, you know, players' irons. I think you'll be surprised. I mean, it's still, they kind of look like muscle backs, but they're still a cavity. There's a cavity back. They're forgiving. They're forgiving clubs. And I think you'll be surprised that you'll probably hit them and you'll like the feel of it better. And if you don't have a problem slicing it, you'll probably like the shot shape a little bit better too, because you're not gonna pull them as far left. So 7 wood. This is TaylorMade Stealth. It's still in the bag. This is a Ventus red. It's the regular flex. It's the only regular flex club in my bag now. It's the only regular flex shaft in my bag now. But love the 7 wood. It's 21 degrees of loft. Hit it pretty well. It does feel like it goes a little bit further left now because I'm stiff and everything else, but I'm still playing it. I may look into another 7 wood at some point in the year, but for now, that's going to stay in there. I will use it off the tee sometimes if the driver goes awry, and I'll hit it off the deck as well. I feel pretty confident about it. One thing I've been toying about is taking an inch off of it and see if I can get a little bit more control, and maybe I don't have to move to that stiff flex as well, but we'll see. So, done a video on this too. This is the 1-length Cobra Sppezone 3 hybrid. It's 19 degrees of loft, and so it's a Cobra Sppezone 3 hybrid, but it is a 1-length hybrid, which means it's about the same length as my 7-iron. So those are the same damn length. So pretty crazy. This is my 7-iron, the Ping. Obviously, you don't have as much swing speed, but the ball still gets out there quite a ways, so I just feel like it gives you a lot more control. I would say it's probably like a 190-ish club for me, 180 to 190 so far on the sim. It's a really cool idea, and I tried it, and I think they're onto something. I don't know if it's going to help me play better golf, but that's the idea always, right? So again, this may be something, it tends to go a little bit lower. I don't hit it quite as high, especially as the 7 wood goes, get a lot of height on it. So if the driver goes awry, I could see myself using this off the tee, and it gets a lot of run out. So if there's a fairway that I need to hit and it can roll out, then I might be hitting this baby. So Ping G425 Max is the driver. Same driver as last year. This is the 9-degree head. It's like I said, it's the max version. The weight's in the middle, and then it is on the stock setting as far as the loft. So 9 degrees, keeping it at 9 degrees and not changing draw or fade bias. It's an Alta CB stiff flex shaft. I like the driver. I like that it's a little bit lower ball flight than I had with the 10.5 degree regular flex, and it spins a little bit less than the regular flex as well. So like the stiff in that, like the 9 degrees, and yeah, that's my bag, man. Got the push cart. It's the Sun Mountain push cart that I had last year. Didn't push it a ton in 2022. I'd like for that to change. It's really hard filming and pushing at the same time. It's a lot easier to take a cart. You don't want to slow anyone up if you're filming it. So if you're trying to start your own YouTube channel, like, please don't walk and film and I mean, just in general, don't slow people up on the course. You know, golf is supposed to be fun, so I get, like, take your time. You pay, you know, same amount as anyone, but just don't be the guy that's taking way too long. It shouldn't take you 5 hours to play around. So that's what I have for 2023. I'm excited. Let's go out there. Let's break 90. I do have one more exciting change for this next year. So a big announcement. We are joining a golf league, and it is the OPGA Golf League. And that's not Professional Golfers Association. It is the Over Par Golfers Association, I think. Nick or Wayne can correct me on that. So if you've seen some videos of me out in Perkins, I did the Christmas Classic, the Scramble with those guys. Nick and Wayne have been on the channel before. They work out in Perkins, and you know, they have the golf league and invited me to join, so super excited to do that. And we're going to start in February. We have 10 events. I think there's trophies for every event, and they all have points. So it's not a handicapped league. Everyone normally shoots in the 90s, you know, so if you break 90, a lot of times you're in contention to win, or you do win. So that's perfect for me. So points are, you know, determined by which event you're playing, and you get towards the end of the year, there's 2 events in October. So it's 10 events total, but 2 in October, that's when it ends, and the stakes get a little bit higher there. So I'm excited to play in that, and we're going to continue the Breaking 90 series. We're going to break 90 hopefully multiple times. I'll probably stop calling it break 90 when I do, but we're going to break it multiple times on the OPGA tour. We're going to take home the cup. So there's a season long trophy that hopefully I get my name on. And then also they have 4 majors, which is cool. So, and we'll be playing some different courses in and around central Oklahoma. So I'm excited for that. There's some of these courses I haven't gotten to play yet, and so this will be a perfect opportunity to go play them. So I'm pumped. So hope you enjoyed what's in the bag for 2023. I'm excited for it. Get excited for it. Share it with your friends. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. No, and like everyone says that, but it really does help. So for you guys that have been around a while, I appreciate all the support, and for anyone new coming on to the channel, you know, stay tuned. It's going to get pretty cool this year, I think. So we will see you later.